Hello and welcome back for part 15 of This is Total War with Throgg. So first of all, I slightly messed up last time in that I played a bit after the last autosave. I thought that the game autosaved when you attempted a hero action, but it doesn't. And unfortunately, when I reloaded the game, it seemed that the pseudo-random number generator was stuck in a state such that this sorcerer would successfully block this army, whereas at the tail end of the last part I failed. And I reloaded a bunch of times and I kept getting a success, which I didn't really want because obviously, I did roll the fail the time I was recording. So I don't have a great way around this other than to just not use the block action this turn. It essentially saves me a few hundred gold, but I mean in the scheme of things I don't think that's going to matter. And right, down here this sorcerer had moved down to Grayling Moot. Yeah, so Throgg is still attempting to blow up these last two ports. If I can blow up these last two ports, then confederate Wulfric without him taking back any of the settlements I've raised, then I'm hoping I have this nice buffer zone in western Norsca, and enemies or other factions from the west are not likely to come and bother me. And that would be great, because it would let me focus on the east and go after Clan Moldor, I guess. But unfortunately, it just takes so long to get around Norsca. I think, yeah, definitely need to just force march towards Serpent Jetty as fast as I possibly can here. Yeah, there's a river to cross here as well, or a fjord, which breaks up the movement, so unfortunately we can't make it next turn. Yeah, so not much to do otherwise. This sorcerer... Okay. I need him to keep an eye on Grayling Moot because I'm concerned about characters being recruited here and then moving south towards the ruins. But still have enough movement for a hero action this turn. I don't think blocking Wulfric does anything because I think he could reach Doomkeep either way. I can explore these ruins though, that makes sense. So that should make me a little extra money. Alright, Sudoku puzzle. So this has to be a purple 1. So this has to be a blue 2. Alright, that was about as easy a puzzle as you could hope to get. And I picked up... Ooh! Nice, okay. Really nice magic armor. Physical resistance 15% plus 10 armor, that's good. Especially that physical resistance is really nice. And treasury as well. Yeah, great. Also picked up a seer. Alright, that was good. So looking over here, Throgg himself has a 17% ward save. Throgg's health has not been the limitation in any of these battles, I have to say. I feel like it's the Werkin who need more help if anything. Or maybe my sorcerer, actually. He's already got missile resistance. Yeah, let's give him the Huskarl plates. Extra defense. That makes sense. Right, may as well. It says Lord's Army. I guess that works even if you have it on a hero attached to a Lord. Yeah, I may as well attach that. I mean, after Throgg, this sorcerer is my second most valuable character. So we'll be doing all I possibly can to keep him alive. Alright, I got a rank up on you. So I've been using this guy for hero actions so much. He's got Infernal Dominance, so eventually I want him in an army to benefit from that, but... and that's why I was working on the magic line towards Arcane Conduit. Kind of dithering now though, because for the next few turns he's going to be attempting to block army on Wulfric or one of Wulfric's other... yeah, one of Wulfric's armies, so let's build a specialist. It's not ideal to go back and forth, yeah. For what it's worth, the higher tier metal spells are not really my favourite, so at least I'm not, sacrificing good spells with this decision. But right, getting it towards Arcane Conduit sooner would obviously be nice for whenever he's in an army. Sorry if you can hear all that noise outside my apartment. I try and have my microphone like set the gate level to filter it out, but just a lot of noisy motorcycles or cars. Anyway. Okay, so Doomkeep is gone, and yeah, nothing to... Wolfric surely going to attack this next turn. Nothing I can do to protect it. I'm definitely not investing in a Lord or anything. Yeah, keeping this at tier 1. The Altar Spawns is a decent garrison. I'm sure one of these armies is heading east at some point, and will maybe invest in defending Altar Spawns a bit more, since it's one of my most developed settlements. Yeah, Osmosis and Events and Skaven Corruption. So no characters, and there's no Skaven army raiding us up here, which I'm hoping means we're not going to be attacked right away by Throt. Okay, let's continue. Oh, spoke too soon. Jeez. Yeah, so I guess this army had just force marched down from Winterpire, and that's why they weren't raiding us. Well, this is too bad, because this garrison could have been good against other types of armies, but this army is just way too strong. Let's have a look. They've got Throt plus 3, whatever these guys are called, pack leaders, pack herders. They've got a bunch of infantry with lots of experience. Then Jezzails, Rattling Guns, double Plague Claw, triple Doomflayers. Yeah, the AI approach of just throwing a random pile of units together is actually very effective on the Skaven. I mean, I felt this with the Arkham campaign as well. These units are really annoying. They're like chariots, very hard to actually kill off, even if you can route them. Alright, so let's fight this manually. What's the best I can hope for here? I do have fast units. Yeah, I think I just have to try and aim for setting up a flank with fast units and taking out the Plague Claw catapults. Definitely unfortunate that Karazakrak confederated Krakadrak, which took Clan Moldor out of their other war. Would really have been great if Krakadrak and Clan Moldor just continued bashing at each other for a while and giving me time to deal with Wulfric, but was not to be. Alright, so what are we looking at? Yeah, the artillery's in the back. Jezzails, Rattling Guns. I mean, these are the units I can try and damage, I think. Yeah, they've got loads of fast stuff too. Wolf Rats and then the Doomflayers. So, okay, do we have any... Don't have much cover here. So units with Vanguard deployment. Werkin. Yeah, he's probably not quite fast enough to join the flanking maneuver. I think the flanking maneuver is going to basically just be the Horsemen and Warhounds. They also have Vanguard deployment, so can I get them to hide? I can. Okay, good. Alright, so I think the idea is to try and deploy the rest of my troops as far back as possible, probably even retreat once the battle starts right up against the back line. Or to the corner. Actually, yeah, the corner looks better. Then have these fast units try to come in and hit their artillery. So the Plague Claws have good range right off the bat, so I think I'll deploy my Werkin here. He's fast enough to dodge most of their shots, and he can regenerate most of the damage. So I'll have him here to draw the catapult fire, so the catapults are stationary and shooting. And hopefully the rest of the army comes forward and basically leaves catapults exposed. I mean, it's not much of a plan, but I'm not seeing anything better. We've got a fair amount of line infantry. Yeah, maybe I can do damage to some of their fast units if they send them in piecemeal. I really don't want the Plague Claws firing at my main infantry line. Where do I want the trolls? I'll have them over here. And the chariots... Chariots are potentially useful, but they can't hide, so the Skaven will know where they are. I guess I'll just keep them in the side of the wood. And yeah, let's have my Missile troops back here as well. Okay, so start the battle and have this lot fall back. Yeah, it's really important that the Plague Claws start shooting at this guy rather than advancing with the rest of the army if I want to split them up. Okay, what's this unit? Storm Vermin. That's fine. Yeah, so fortunately... Okay, this is working. Good. Ooh, let's put clan rats on top of me with the, what's it called, ability? Menace below. Also have Jezzail's in range. Okay. Well, this clan rat unit's not going to do anything. I mean, they can't catch my whack in. Let's get the chariots up this way. What are these? Wolf rats. How fast are they? 95. Crap. Okay, they haven't really advanced here. We're gonna have problems with those storm vermin. This guy's having problems with the Jezzails though. Okay, they haven't spotted my flanking troops. We can obviously outrun the storm vermin with my chariots. Not exactly sure what their strategy is here. I mean, it seems like they've not committed troops. They've committed like a few troops forward, but not too many. Oh, those Jezzails do so much damage. Yeah, they're the ones that are hurting me here, not the catapults. If that was a unit other than Storm Vermin, I might try and kill it, like have my flanking units gang up on it, but I think that's just a non-starter. Okay, let's have the chariots run around like this. They've still got Storm Vermin, Wolf Rats and stuff right at the back. It's almost like they were anticipating a flank. Weird. Okay, catapult's actually aiming... Catapults are still basically in the same place. Yeah, they don't... It's really against the normal infantry that the catapults are the best. So in that sense, they haven't... I mean, they haven't been using their ammunition very effectively. Okay, the Jezzails are in advance to the rest of the army. I can't really do anything about that though. Okay, well the Doomflayers are going to be in range of my axe throwing guys, which is something. Going to take damage from the chariots coming in here, but they don't take too much from the Plague Claws like I was saying. These Jezzails have really exposed themselves. Okay, over this way. Yeah, Marauders are going to struggle, but we should be able to break that unit. Yeah, they're now turning to fire at the chariots. Okay, that's bad for me. See if we can get these flanking units in a bit of a better position. Yeah, we're not actually... Chariots aren't destroyed, it's taken too much damage from this crossfire and they're losing morale. I've almost routed these Doomflayers. I wonder if we can actually finish them off though. That's the thing with units like Doomflayers, is you can do a lot of damage to them, but if you don't actually destroy the entities, they just come back. Oh, they had Rat Ogres hiding back here even. Yeah, this flanking maneuver really didn't work. Alright, yeah. Just run towards the back of the battlefield, stay away from everything. Yeah. Right, this unit broke. Did we actually kill any of them? Yeah, we did. Well, that's something. And they haven't brought troops up to support the Jezzails. Alright, well... don't know, we're doing some meaningful damage to them. Definitely don't want to get a melee with the rat ogres, but... Okay. Doom players coming around this flank. Let's get spearmen and trolls to deal with them. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, we can't have a regular infantry just taking damage in the face from the Plague Claws. That's a non-starter. Lost a chariot, but that's fine. Alright, that unit presumably just routed off the battlefield. I guess we didn't actually manage to kill them. Yeah, the Marauders just get absolutely destroyed by the catapults. We've used half their ammo. Okay. You guys need to be off skirmish mode. Because I need to do exactly what I want. What's happening over this way? Okay, we can't really follow up into their other units. We took out some of their Jezzails. If they keep routing, I could run them down with my Warhounds. What a weird battle. Yeah, I'm really surprised that Skaven didn't just sort of rush us. Alright, now the Plague Claws are kind of exposed. The Jezzails rallied. Nuts. Yeah, it sucks. My main infantry line's in range. The catapults. Okay, pull back, pull back. Still have 3 chariots here. Maybe keep them over on the flank. Yeah, silly Plague Claws do leadership damage. Who else is... what's here? Is that Throt? It is. Ugh, that's not good. Okay, let's bring the trolls in. Yeah, you can fire at my infantry, that's fine. They haven't got much protection around here. Cavalry got caught by rat ogres. Okay, that's completely my fault. I took them off skirmish mode, then I needed to obviously manually tell them where to move. Rat ogres, yeah, we're not going to beat those units. Okay, let's see if we can kill the rest of these Jezzails. What are these guys? Clan rats with spears. Right, at this point we need to just advance the rest of the army. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to catch those, get to those catapults. Alright, my trolls are not in combat with the unit I wanted. I can't really do much about that right now. I'm not sure my cavalry even beats the crew of the catapult here. Alright, I think if we kill another couple of Jezzails, we actually... Our chariots rallied. Alright, good. Yeah, if you kill another... I think you might have to get them down to 1 actually to get below 5%. Yeah, we're not beating this unit. Warhounds... Yeah, keep chasing after them. Yeah, but Doomflayer's coming in here. Yeah, I mean, this isn't gonna work out, is it? Wolf Rats, Throt, Doomflayers. Yeah. Okay, if you kill one more of the Jezzails, I think they're gone for good. We're going to get the army losses relatively soon here, though. Okay, I think I may have actually just wiped out the Jezzails. Maybe some small chance I can kill more of the catapult crew? No, it's not happening. Well, I could certainly have done things a little better there, but I don't think it would have made too much difference. Throgg can't get over to fight this army anytime soon. So most of the damage I would have done to them, yeah, would have just been healed up, unfortunately. So we didn't do any damage to that Plague Claw unit. We did some damage to the other one. We completely wiped out the Jezzails. We didn't damage the... what was the other ranged unit? Yeah, the Rattling Guns. Okay. I'm surprised we haven't gotten the army losses yet. I think when this guy routs, I'm sure we will. Yeah, he's just stuck in combat here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, like I was saying, too bad we didn't get a turn's warning, because I think if I'd been able to recruit a Lord and Regiments of Renown, well, nah, this army was just rough. I mean, they played it pretty poorly. They didn't really use their heroes at all. They didn't deploy their infantry very well. And yeah, our units are just too weak even against what they did bring forward. Oh right, we actually wiped out a Doomslayer too. Okay, not bad. So 2 units completely wiped out and this down to 1. Meh. And he sacked it. Alright, that's interesting. Alright, now he's marching over here. Huh. Interesting. I don't know why he didn't just occupy it. Might be corruption related. Alright. Let's fight this manually as well. Try and wipe out one of these low health Marauder units. Every little counts. Or, well, that's not really true, but weakening Wulfric could definitely matter. He's going to get a chunk of replenishment this turn. I'm imagining he's just going to occupy this. I don't know why he wouldn't. So, if I don't wipe out the low health units right now... Okay, why can't I... Oh, the terrain's funny. I see. Well, I don't know why we can see this one unit, but since we can, let's go ahead and deploy over this way. Yeah, we have no chance at all in this fight, unfortunately. And I pressed the wrong button. Alright, well this unit's sort of off on its own. Wulfric's on a chariot. Yeah, one problem with not confederating Wulfric sooner is the AI will put points into sort of suboptimal uses for the points. Like, I really wouldn't want him on either a horse or a chariot, given he gets a mammoth in a few ranks. Like, you don't go from mammoth back to a chariot or a horse, it just, yeah, you just don't. Okay, they're sort of running away from us here. So there's this unit of 22, this of 18, and this of 42. Of course, once they commit the rest of their troops into come get me, we've got no chance. Yeah, too bad the garrison's so weak that we didn't have a unit of cavalry or even warhounds to just tie this unit down. Get him! Yeah, we're piling in the line as well, which is terrible. Well, they've got 2 of their low health units right together here. We might be able to charge in and break them. I think the Marauder... Yeah, I think the Marauder Champions and Spearmen probably should come over to the side here. Just try and block other troops as well as you can. Okay. Oh, there goes Seafang. Didn't do too much damage to us though. So I don't actually need to rout these units, I just want to kill them, get them low enough. So we need to get them under 6 men, I believe. That'll do. Alright, next one. They're down to 8. Yeah, I mean I think the strategy kind of worked as well as it could have. Just need to kill one more guy in this unit. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're gone. Alright. What else can we damage here? That's 42 in that unit. That's not going to work though. Yeah, I think that's 2 units wiped out. going to get the army losses imminently. There we go. Hopefully with Ulfric deciding to blow up one of my settlements rather than just occupy it, he'll stick around in central Norsca for a little while. What's going to make my life really tough is if Ulfric wanders off and Throgg just isn't able to catch him and actually beat him for this confederation I'm eventually going to go after. Oh, he just sacked that. Huh. Then he reoccupied Nagafari Plain. Okay.
All the world is me.
Yeah, we don't want a peace treaty. So there's an army heading east towards Altar of Spawns. They won't get there next turn, but the turn after. Fortunately, having settlements sacked doesn't actually take money off us, even though it does make the enemy money. Yeah, Aeson's Conclave's now pretty useless. I don't know what Throt's doing. I guess he wants to hit Sal encampment? I think I just abandon at this point. It's too bad because Aeson's Conclave was a little built up, but I just can't protect it at all. And let's try and if Throt wants to spend his turn blowing this up, then and the sale of the buildings and the abandonment go through, and I get a little extra gold. I think that's fine. Alright, and Doom Keep got sacked as well. I don't know why you'd sack Doom Keep, like, there's no gold to be made here. Wulfric's recruiting. Okay, but he just spent all his troops. I mean, yeah, he just spent basically all his troops recolonizing, which I guess I'm fine with.
Yes, go. A pact.
Okay, so
Speak then. I'll be there.
no lord here.
I will not.
Yeah, Wulfric's going to be able to start recruiting new troops here, of course.
Harbinger of war.
I will attempt to block him.
Souls.
Just didn't work. Well, that's fine. He's not going to be leaving this area. Let's have this sorcerer come down south as well. So an army's here.
You're a pretender.
Military presence 6. Okay, so that's basically a full stack now. But Throgg's hopefully going to be able to take care of them before they cause any trouble.
That was my idea.
So if I go for Serpent Jetty,
Wiping them out.
okay, that's just a hero.
Stop this torment.
Yes, it looks like I should make it in next turn.
Time.
Although, yeah, it's one of those dodgy ones. The zone of control of this settlement's kind of funny too, because you have to walk around this, like, there's a little part of the water here, or I guess it's kind of frozen over, but the movement's funny. I just hope this isn't a situation where it looks like I can make it, but then the game kind of shortchanges you on the movement. Okay, so right now Beyondling's Gathering is our sort of best hope for keeping a settlement alive. Ultra Spawns, I will invest in defenses, but not this turn, I think. Should I try and abandon Doom Keep? I think yes. I think the AI is always greedy enough to recolonize, and it will just slow Wulfric down. This is a different region from Naglfari Plain, so he can't recolonize and start recruiting the same turn unless he wants to use global.
Me? Who?
So I'll go for the abandonment there as well. I can only imagine that Throt's coming to blow up Sal encampment, but yeah, this tier 2 Ruinous Altar is not doing anything for us. I won't blow up the garrison because at least those extra units help a little bit. It's taking a bit of attrition. I mean, this army's going to get a lot weaker if he blows up a settlement and recolonizes it. It's a scary army for now, but I feel like by the time Throgg's fighting it, it won't be that scary. Yeah, so over here, Public Order's tanking. Can't really do anything about that. So I'm assuming that Wulfric's army that was here and headed east is going to finish a turn over here and basically attack us the turn after. And the garrison here has a feral mammoth, trolls, cavalry, warhounds. Yeah. Okay, I'll decide next turn about whether to invest in a lord plus some regiments of renown to try and actually just hold this. Everything else here is lost. It's too bad that it's Throt taking some of it out rather than Wolf for it, because of course we don't get to confederate those settlements back. Okay. Let's see. Do a quick check of what else is going on.
What?
The alcohol are fighting Grand. Right, that's notable because Grand often gets wiped out early by Malekith or Hellebrandt. So it's actually good for me, I think, that Grand is still alive, because it suggests that there isn't going to be a big Dark Elf push coming east out of one of the major Dark Elf factions. I really want the western, like my western front to be as quiet as possible. Right, and nothing's changed with you guys. Yeah, you're still at war with the same people. Clan Mulder's only at war with us. Yep, that's the whole problem. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, hold on. How do you have 5 settlements? Have you reoccupied Bay of Blades? Don't think so. No, I still see the green from our sacrifice to the crow. Alright, can I just not count then? I guess that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, I just can't count. Good. Yeah, one problem with dealing with Throt is I'm going to have to come into contact with Sylvania. My guess would be that Sylvania have a lot on their plate in other parts of their territory. Let's see if I can... So I can get a sense for what Sylvania has by the red outline, looking at the dwarves here. Yeah, so the dwarves are friends with Reichland. They're going to be basically in green. I mean, even in Karabberg, which is Midland, so adjacent to Altdorf, like, the vampires have got the corruption up to 48%. So... yeah, I mean, they've taken the whole of this. It's not so clear what's happening in this way. I'm not sure the Von Carsteins are still alive or not. Yeah, of course the Greenskins have taken out the dwarves from the south. Okay. Yeah, again I'm finding myself just lamenting the fact that it's so slow to get all this raising of settlements done that I want in the west end of Norsca. Okay, Throt comes for Sal encampment. Let's fight this manually again, try and wipe out that last Plague Claw. Our garrison's weaker here, so yeah, I'm not thinking we can really do anything else, but... oh, hold on, did he disband the Jezzail? I think he did. We didn't wipe it out, but I don't see it in his army. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess we effectively did wipe it out then. What's the plan here? So I've got 2 fast units, but they're not hard-hitting. It's not quite the same map as before. Okay, let's deploy all my infantry up on hill up this way.
Very well. Chaos Marauders. Your will.
Try to get the spearmen on the outside just for being slightly better against the Doomflayers, but it's probably a level of detail that's irrelevant. Yeah, so you guys, I could start them in this forest right here, but I think they'll get revealed from these units. Oh, let's see. Oh, right, we can't deploy that far forward. Okay, never mind. Let's have you both go over, start over this way. So Menace Below is going to appear over here. Right. And they can't see the unit here because of the terrain. Okay, in that case, let's just move back.
Yes. Very well. Chaos Marauders.
Yeah, so 45 seconds I think is the cooldown for Menace Blow. They don't have enough oh, maybe they do have enough Escape and Corruption to have multiple now. Yeah, that'd be a little annoying.
Now is our time.
Okay, what's going on over this way? Are they advancing or not really? Yeah, they are. Okay, there's Menace Below. Alright, and they spawned it on top of my infantry here. That's fine.
God's command me. Stop or die.
Yeah, that's about as good as I could hope for. I still can't commit these fast units to come out too early because otherwise they'll just swing around their units here and protect their catapults. So catapults are going to be in range soon. I feel like I might have to just sacrifice a unit to have the catapults shoot at them and keep the catapults still. Okay, you Marauders drew the short straw on that one. Sorry, boys. Yeah, it's actually going to be in range of our main line anyway if I don't shift back. Okay, they actually... shoot. Maybe this hill is causing me trouble, because if they can't see us here... No, they're still advancing, I was thinking like, oh, they might turn and focus on my fast units. Yeah, they're just sending Storm Vermin out, that's okay. Yeah, I don't want you actually getting shot by the Plague Claws. They're so cagey about basically protecting their catapults. They haven't used their fast units at all in this battle. Okay, now we're getting shot at, that's fine. No, but it's the back line that's getting shot, and that's not fine. Okay, let's go for this unit, this Plague Claw, try and just wipe them out. Yeah, they are committing the rest of their forces forwards, good. No, never mind, they've got their heroes turning around. There can't be too many units. No, we're not gonna... Yeah, this is a one-way trip in for my guys here. Yeah, we just have to try and kill the Plague Claws. Yeah, instant routing on the Warhounds. They might come back at least.
Slaughter! Eat your souls!
Alright, well, that was just a fail. What's going on over here? Nothing good for sure. Okay, Plague Claw's hitting us there. Guess we see if we can possibly do some damage to these Doom Flares. Okay, yeah, that just failed. They were just too cagey, they protected their artillery too well. Which is kind of good, like, yeah, I mean, the game would be boring if the AI was so predictable you could always just get around and flank their artillery. So I don't hate the fact that they were more careful this time, but it does mean this garrison really didn't achieve very much, sadly. Yeah, we're just waiting for the army losses. Don't think there's much else we can do. Do a tiny bit of damage there. Wolf Rat's there in melee. Okay, someone rallied. Not gonna matter. Yeah. Yeah, so I think we killed 4 of the crew and they had something like 16, 17 crew members left. Okay, and he sacked Sal encampment too. Okay. I think those armies moving east is kind of good for me. It's bad for the Ultra spawns, but... yeah, Sal encampment's going to get a revolt, that's fine. Kill or wound Toxa.
No food meat there.
Okay, that's just one of their chieftains. That's not happening. So I got the abandonment through in Aeson's Conclave and Doomkeep. I think I stand by that as worth doing. So... okay, so Throgg has to come kill this army now. It's unfortunate they made it into the garrison. At least they're on force march though. So let's just let's count all of Wulfric's armies. It's 1, 2 with Wulfric, 3 here, 4 here. Okay, and this army is in range to attack Ultra Spawns next turn. And it looks like, yeah, it's going to be basically just Marauders. They've got a Death Shaman Sorcerer who just has Spirit Leech, that's not very dangerous. They might have some Marauder champions. So I think if I invest money in Ultra Spawns, I can hold off at least that stack. They've obviously got the second one coming in. Yeah, nothing immediately threatening Bjornling's Gathering.
I guide the tribe.
I guide the tribe.
Okay, you come down here.
I go.
Right, they've no new lords recruiting out of Grayling Moot. So now what I think I can do, I can search the ruin with this Sorcerer, Shaman Sorcerer, and I can block Wulfric with this one.
I'll take that.
Success, okay. Good.
Demonic murderer.
Oh, okay. I guess I can't search that for whatever reason. Well, that's fine. Just come back down here and keep an eye on Grayling Moot then. So, yeah, none of the other troops have moved south. So let's see how much... yeah, I should fight this battle first, then decide how to reinforce Ultra Spawns. Okay, and I can make it in, so that's good. Alright, so this is going to be tough. A lot of these troops are on... all these troops are on force march, which helps us a lot. It's all just infantry. They've got one needed trolls, but it's almost all just infantry. You have a horse or chariot? You have a horse, okay. Let's see, how do we want to go about this? We're so heavily outnumbered, that's the problem. We're going to get enveloped. Might be a scenario where I'm best off just going back to the corner rather than trying to basically hit one end of their line. Yeah, I think that's the safest option. My chariots and sorcerer can do some good work before they get to us for sure. Alright, I think I actually want higher health units on the front line here. Yeah, we're gonna have to set this up and then adjust a bit. Yeah, something like this. Actually, this unit can fit in behind these guys because they're depleted.
Chaos Marauders!
Yeah, usual awkward situation with having a double rank of short-range missile troops.
So be it. They will succumb.
Okay, we're gonna have to adjust this formation because yeah, we're not going to actually be able to. Our front line's not going to be able to actually protect the flanks when it comes to camping out in the corner, but that's fine. Oops. Alright, chariots can start here. Yeah, we've got a decent amount of magic. Sorcerer should just cast Flamestorm on cooldown probably whenever he can hit multiple units. Get this going. Where's the edge of the map? Alright, well, start by doing that. So they've got the trolls. Yeah, they've got the trolls, and then they've got their general. But those are only fast units. Alright, I want to just drop a Flamestorm on this huge clump of infantry. Okay, I didn't quite get it in the right place. Maybe there's gonna be fine. Okay, let's actually send these units around the side. Alright, 84 kills, that's fine. Attempting to throw down a burning head as well. I think I'll hold off on that. There's too high a chance the units just change direction. Okay, I just want to break up the advance, which is what we're doing.
What do you bid?
Okay, that should be fine. How's this looking? Oh, it's not great.
Destroy their world.
Yeah, get in tight to the corner. Do something like this. Okay, this has worked fine. Alright, they're not actually coming in strong on this right flank, and not so strong, not as strong in the center. Let's make sure Throgg is in position. As we deploy a little. Okay. That Flamestorm's kind of a whiff. Alright, as soon as these units commit to melee, we'll be able to absolutely devastate them with Burning Head. Speaking of which, Vomit going there. Yeah, this troll's going to be a bit of a problem. Alright, we don't want our sorcerer getting shot. Okay, trolls are in combat, that's fine. Lords under attack, yeah, that's okay as well. Trolls are taking damage in melee, but the good news is the enemy are taking concentrated javelin fire, which should be enough to break them. I really want to get over here and drop another spell on their clumped up units. These chariots are just running all around, that's okay. This guy's taking a bit of damage, but he's done his job. He's held those units in position, including their trolls. Pretty good Flamestorm there. Yeah, our trolls here are getting kind of wrecked. Throgg's doing fine. Alright, that Flamestorm did a decent amount of damage. Come in here. Okay, you guys... Yeah, you need to intercept this unit. charge in here. Let's get a burning head down against those guys. Okay, try and get the chariots out. Alright, these infantry coming in is a big problem.
Eat your souls! Chaos
Yeah.
Marauders!
Definitely routing them in the center. Okay, Throgg's taking a lot of damage, that's fine.
They will succumb!
Sorcerer, get out. Yeah, kind of out of magic for the moment. I didn't do as much damage with magic as I really would have liked. Really need to route these units that are in melee with my javelins here to free them up to keep shooting. Okay. I'm gonna use Throg's magic sword again. Lost a lot of these trolls, that's really bad. Well, I guess... I've got very low health, but there are still 5 of them left at least. Oh, okay, another burning head. Yeah, definitely want that here. Wolf King are holding on okay. Victory's in our grasp. Okay, nice. Yeah, Throgg, pop your unbreakable. I guess I don't think you were going to rout anyway, but you guys fall back. Try and pull the damaged javelin units out of melee. Didn't take too much damage here. Maybe risking speaking too soon, but it's not actually looking that bad. So okay, 100 kills, that's always great. Let's try and kill off their missile units.
Kill the Southerners! Eat your souls!
Okay, you can tank these ones. It's a big difference those experience ranks and so on make on the performance of my whack-in. Like, I mean, this one took a lot of damage, I guess, but yeah, they're doing so much better at holding than they used to. So the main casualties in this battle were my frontline monstrous infantry. I did take damage on a couple of javelin units, but pretty light overall. Okay, let's stop shooting so we don't hit our own guys. Yeah, that was okay. I'd really like to get a turn where I can go into encamp stance on the way to the next settlement. I don't think I can take a turn after sack here. No. Let's let Throgg regenerate. Yeah, so this is the first time in a while that Throgg got damage down to half health. He was just tanking a lot of stuff at once. Something that wasn't great is that a lot of these javelin units were not actually in range. You can see they didn't use much ammo. I mean, we still did fine. It's just tricky to arrange the defensive position in the corner with short-range missile units. It's way easier with like archers.
Chaos comes! Quick!
Yeah, I managed to micromanage my chariots okay. Took a lot of damage on my sorcerer. Yeah, and he doesn't regenerate. I didn't actually get as many kills as I thought I would. I probably should have dropped down a burning head early on in the battle, where the infantry, when the infantry were just sort of lined up.
I'm ready!
Oh well.
Moving out!
Okay, speed this up. Get a bit of extra regeneration. Guess I may as well vomit on this unit. I mean, it achieves nothing. They're all getting wiped out anyway, but I just felt like it. Good news for Throgg personally is that there's no other armies of Wulfric near him. So their armies have basically been heading east along the northern coast, or Wulfric himself's in the center of Norscan and is somewhat bogged down, reoccupying ruins and stuff. So that gives me... Well, that's good. I mean, obviously there's a lot that's going wrong with Throt blowing up our stuff in the east, and we can't do anything about it, but at least we have... At least our strong army is going to be able to, like, finish raising the ports. There's not, like, 3 stacks of Wulfric's armies just hanging out, defending the territory we're going after, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Should get a decent amount of money for this battle, too. Okay, we need to do better at blocking this unit. Apologies for the regeneration tedium. I think if this campaign was easier, I wouldn't bother, but this campaign is about anything but easy. And Throg gets so much regeneration each battle, it's kind of a shame not to make use of it. Yeah, he gets 6,000 extra hit points each battle. Really, really nice. Okay, it looks like they're trying to just head off this way, maybe. Alright, there we stopped them. Alright, if they're running... yeah, there's no edge of the battlefield off this way, so I'm fine if they just run over here. Yeah, edge of the battlefield's miles away. Alright. Yeah, keep running that way. Alright, back up to 7,000 health on Throg, pretty good. If I can get one turn of replenishment, that would help a lot. One turn of replenishment before the next big fight. Okay, that'll do. Would have been great if that was a decisive victory. Oh well. We only lost 85. I don't know, we didn't... I guess the balance... yeah, I guess they didn't... the balance of power at the beginning didn't rate their army highly. Let's see how much gold we get. 3.6k, great. Alright, and rank up on Throg. Okay, so I'm going to raise for the Serpent. Something I forgot to mention earlier is that there's some bug with the raising for the Crow line. I didn't notice this in the last part, but I didn't actually get the level 1 unlock even when I went over the tier 1 threshold for the Crow. And I looked online, looked into it, and yeah, there's just some issues with the Crow line in particular, and people are having problems with not unlocking the abilities, and also with just getting like soft locked on the level 3 and not being able to progress the campaign. But it seems like the Serpent was working better, and I want the Serpent bonuses anyway, so it sucks that we wasted the first 5 raises, you know, building raising dedications for the Crow when it's bugged currently, but yeah, nothing can do about it. Right, picked up a war banner. So, looking at this... okay, we can't quite get there in one turn, but I will be able to go into raiding camp stance, it looks like. So that would be a turn of replenishment. So that's good. Yeah, I definitely need... definitely want to go along this line, and I want the defensive options first. Yeah, you've got all those defensive options. Don't need missile resistance. Don't care about charge bonus. I'll pick up melee attack and this other stuff. Offensive boost later. Okay, this affects... yeah, so this affects self and allies, and gives a boost to armor and missile resistance. Oh, that's interesting. I felt like... okay, maybe I'm misremembering this, but I felt like when I first unlocked this Twisted Flesh, like, aura ability, it was not affecting the Werkin himself. But now it says target self. Alright, I don't know if that's changed in a patch, or if I was just not... I just didn't pay enough attention, but that makes... yeah, if he gets the buff to armor himself, that obviously makes this ability better. Anyway, I've gone down all the other defensive abilities on the main line, so I'll take it regardless. If the Werkin are fighting close to my Fimir and Trolls, that armor aura will at least help them. Okay, and
Did you say something?
yeah, I already did stuff over here.
Shaman sorcerer.
Wolfric is blocked. Right? Yeah, success. So I think the only decision... Yeah, I mean this is just getting... May as well try and abandon it, but I think Throt's just going to come and take it over. Yeah, so the only thing I have to take care of now is what to do with Ultra Spawns. I'm prepared to sink some money into this. Let's try and hold off at least the first wave of Wolfric's troops. I'm kind of hesitating now because... Is that actually worth it? Do I care if I lose Ultra Spawns?
A step too far.
I do get money for beating this army, but this army's now pretty far out of the way, and isn't really going to be able to stop Throgg from blowing up the monolith of Catan and getting down towards where Wulfric is. Alright, I'm hesitating on this decision now, but I will go for it. So I want someone expendable here because they're quite likely to die. I definitely don't want to pay a new recruitment cost. Level 1 with Infernal Dominance, or rank 1, or with Fleet-Footed. Yeah, I'll just take the... I'll take an Infernal Dominance guy. So stick him on also spawns. Yeah, so I can just recruit the Brutes of the Hound. Actually, one turn off on these two, that's unfortunate. I will go for this though. So this is costing me, between the recruitment and the upkeep, it's costing me a couple of thousand. But I think that's okay.
You know nothing.
I think that gives me a good chance of holding off this attack.
Overrun the world.
But yeah, I started to hesitate because I'm not sure holding off this attack really gains me much, but if I wasn't going to reinforce here, then I should have sold the buildings last turn. So I feel like I should just, given I didn't sell the buildings, I should just stay the course and at least get some extra units in. Yeah, no point putting gold into recruitment. Got our technology coming in one turn. That is which one? Okay, that's a global boosted replenishment rate and sacking. Alright. Yeah, don't care about that damaged building. Imminent rebellion, yeah. Well, hopefully, if Throt takes a settlement, he then inherits the rebellion. Not that it's going to slow him down much, but it's something. So these heroes are just trying to stop Wulfric's armies from recolonizing. That's the thing that can mess up my plan here. My plan can still kind of work. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, nothing else to do there. Oh, wow. I guess Throt's just kind of trying to sack all of our settlements to make money rather than trying to take our territory. Honestly hadn't considered that possibility. Alright, so this army's coming in. Well, if we lose, we don't have to pay upkeep on these units, the Regiment of Renown and the Lord I recruited, so that's the upside here. They don't have any... Okay, they've got one Regiment of Renown unit, the Den was on a chariot, but they've got no Marauder champions. I think this is actually winnable. I'll fight it at the start of the next part. Of course, we've got Throt bearing down on us and another stack of Wulfric's armies, so unclear that winning here really helps, but it's worth trying. But yeah, I think that'll do it for this part. Thanks a lot for watching. I will be back for the next one.